All right, listen to me for a second. Not tomorrow, not one day, right now. Because what I'm about to say might be the reason you've been praying, but not seeing movement. Here it is. God's power doesn't activate when you feel ready. It activates when you commit. Let me say that again, slowly. God's power activates when you commit. Not when you understand everything. Not when fear disappears. Not when conditions are perfect. Commitment comes first. Power follows. And if you stay with me for the next few minutes, this might completely change how you move in your faith. See, most of us were taught, directly or indirectly, that God moves after we're confident, after we're prepared, after we've figured it all out. But that's not how it works. That's never been how it works. Think about it. Every major move of God in Scripture started with someone committing before they saw results. Moses committed to going back to Egypt before the sea ever split. David committed to stepping toward Goliath before the stone ever flew. Peter committed to stepping out of the boat before the water held him. The miracle didn't come first. The commitment did. And that's where many people get stuck. You're waiting for a sign. God is waiting for a step. You're waiting for clarity. God is waiting for commitment. And here's the uncomfortable truth. God doesn't pour power into hesitation. He pours power into obedience. Let me bring this closer to home. Have you ever noticed how tired you feel when you're halfway in? Half believing, half trusting, half obeying. That kind of faith drains you. Because deep down, you're trying to protect yourself while still asking God to move. But commitment doesn't protect you. Commitment positions you. And positioning is everything. When you fully commit, something shifts internally first. Your posture changes. Your prayers change. Your decisions change. You stop saying, God, if you do this, then I'll trust you. And you start saying, God, I trust you. Now move me. That's when heaven responds. Let me tell you something most people won't say out loud. God's power is not activated by emotion. It's activated by alignment. You can cry in worship. You can shout in prayer. You can feel goosebumps during a sermon. But if you don't commit, nothing changes. Commitment is what tells heaven they're serious. And seriousness attracts power. That's why partial obedience feels frustrating. Because you're close enough to see what could happen, but not committed enough to experience what will happen. Now listen carefully. Commitment doesn't mean you won't feel fear. It means you move anyway. Commitment doesn't mean you won't doubt. It means doubt doesn't get the final word. Commitment doesn't mean the path is clear. It means you trust God to light the next step. And here's the part that will challenge you. God often withholds clarity until commitment is made. Why? Because clarity without commitment produces spectators. But commitment without clarity produces warriors. And God is not building spectators. He's building people who move. Let me ask you something, honestly. What is the thing you keep praying about, but haven't fully committed to? Is it forgiving someone? Is it walking away from a situation you know is draining you? Is it starting something God has been nudging you toward? Is it trusting Him with your finances, your time, your habits, your future? You keep asking God for strength, but strength is released after commitment. You keep asking for peace, But peace comes after surrender. You keep asking for breakthrough, but breakthrough follows obedience. This is where faith stops being a feeling and becomes a decision. Because commitment is not emotional, it's directional. It says, no matter how I feel today, I've decided where I'm going. And when God sees that kind of resolve, He responds. Not always instantly, not always loudly, but always powerfully. Let me slow this down for a moment. There is a difference between believing in God and committing to God. Belief says, I know God can. Commitment says, even if it costs me, I'm in. And that's the level where power shows up. That's why lukewarm faith feels powerless. It's safe. It's comfortable. It avoids risk. But it also avoids miracles. Miracles live on the other side of commitment. And yes, commitment feels scary because it removes your backup plans. But that's the point. As long as you have a plan B, you'll never fully lean on God. And God doesn't compete with your safety nets. He waits until you let go. Now here's the encouragement, because I don't want you leaving this heavy. God never asks for commitment without supplying grace. The moment you commit, strength starts flowing. Ideas start forming. Doors start opening. People start appearing. Not because you're special, but because you're aligned. Alignment is magnetic. And let me be clear, this isn't about perfection. God is.